Welcome to Tripping with Janelle. I'm starting a new venture today and I'm reading my stories. So I hope you enjoy it. Grab a glass, grab a smoke, cigar, whatever you do, and join me. Today's story is MONOVISION. MONOVISION. I've just realized this is not only a term for corrective lenses that deal with near or far sight. For me, it's a term that describes old and new, young and aged, big and little. That's what occurs when I look at him. In reality, he's a man who didn't age gracefully. He led and continues to lead a hard and rugged life. He works with his hands, and his hands are the first to show the effect of his toils. He's not afraid, my friend. He's not afraid of the soil. He's not afraid of machinery. He's not afraid of technology. He's not afraid of working hard. My friend does not fear anything according to my monovision. In my sight, he stands up to the ills of the world and takes on the villains of society. The injustices dealt out by miscreants only increase his powers. He feeds on the oppressor's mistrust and coercion of the weak. My friend grows in my monovisionistic eyesight when facing the likes of the price gouging businessmen who greedily push prices and the cost of living beyond the reach of the common people. My friend's not common, not by any means of the word. He's a giant. He stands 6 feet, but as he speaks, the passion in his words raise him, sentence by sentence, to a towering giant that when he stands appears at least 7 or 8 feet tall, taller than any normal human being. And yet this giant, this fearless man who works with his hands, who backs away from no one, who dares the powers that be to approach him on a level playing field, this giant is as gentle as a lamb when he's in the presence of children, when he witnesses the struggles of a mother whose children are hungry, who can't seem to grasp the workings of a new math system. He becomes that gentle man who feels the midst of defeat and understands that although the Constitution declares that all men are created equal, when he looks at a struggling family, he understands that man may be equal, but first you must be considered a man. He understands that the playing field is not level for all. He understands that there is no play at all in some fields. So where men are created equal, all work and no play makes for a lonely, sad boy. When I look again at him through the other side of my corrective lenses, I see that man of 60 whose skin has creased and peeled under the harsh rays of the sun. I see, under this side of my corrective vision, a man who is still my friend, who has picked up a pound or two from the years of all work and little play. This side of my vision shows him at his slightly slumped posture, his slovenly, unkempt clothing. This side of my vision presents my friend as not old, but older. His hair is receded and thinned from the constant friction of the baseball cap, rubbing it during frustrated rants of why every damn machine breaks down when he needs it to finish a project. So he chooses to shave it bald. He loves lemonade. He occasionally imbibes a beer or a mixed cocktail, but his true joy is watching me enjoy a glass of wine. When we're together and he's at peace, he talks about the stars. The moon fascinates him, and he takes my hand as he points out the constellations and explains the lunar and gravitational pulls effects on the oceans. He speaks pretty words. He's in love, and his love for me makes me love him more and reinforces my monovisionistic observance of him. As we lay together in bed, he touches me in ways that make me beg him to stop. in ways that have me pleading with him to never stop. And then I can't endure anything more. When he has to get a breath, when our body's senses are screaming, he holds me in a way that does not allow movement. I almost can't even move my eyes. When I accept being captured, he falls off to sleep. I watch him. I measure his breathing and try to match it. That's what I feel and what I see as I lay there in his arms, finally getting the rhythm of his breathing and then losing it again when he gets that hitch that's almost like the needle skipping on the record you're listening to. At this point, I begin my assessment of him. Fighting, even in his dreams, being gallant and noble, he lays there struggling to breathe, fighting, even in his dreams. I imagine that in his dreams, in his sleep, he's the giant that slays the dragon. He's the hero that straddles the beast as he pulls the sword from the beast's belly, then plunges it back into his heart. As I watch him sleep, his hands are large and calloused. His nose is pinched, and as he lay on his back, he snores and makes awkward sounds. When he turns on his side, he eases the pressure of his nasal passages, so the snores are not so pronounced, but they're still there. He finally gives in and relaxes in his sleep. Apparently, he's won the battle that made him fitful. Now he rests. Now he's vulnerable and exposed. His guard is down and he has no defense. That makes me love him even more. Him being able to let go and relax like this with me proves that he not only loves me, but trusts me. In reality, I've turned the tables. He always thought he trapped me, but I know that the trap is not his, but mine. He's fallen hard in love. We both have. I hope you enjoyed that story. I enjoyed writing it and feeling it, and reading it was a pleasure to be with you. Look for me next time. We'll do another one. Bye.